Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for October 2019. This month, I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're on the cusp of your sign, you might want to watch your cusp sign as well. I've been getting a lot of emails about that, people telling me they're finding their messages are coming to them from their cusp sign. So all that being said, Leo, now onto your October 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. Leo, the first card you have is the Four of Pentacles, and this is often called the Miser card. It's holding on protectively to things of value, your finances, or anything of value, even your emotions. Sometimes this means financial success coming to you in the future. I feel like you're not only starting to work hard for your money, and maybe you always have, but I do feel like you're a little more concerned or worried about your money a little bit in October. You may have been working on projects or plans or things that didn't really pan out the way you thought they would, like maybe the return you hoped to get from certain things that you've been doing didn't really deliver the in the way that you would hope monetarily. You do have somebody that's been sizing you up lately, and they do want to know more about what you're all about, and they are curious about your money. Now, some of you, this could be somebody that would like to do business with you, or purchase things from you, or this could be a potential business partner or love partner. But you have somebody eyeing you up for some reason, and they're wondering, how much money do you make, or what's your money situation? They are thinking about it. Some of you may have had the thoughts lately like, I have to cut down on my spending, or I have to stop spending my money recklessly. Maybe you've been doing like retail therapy or, I don't know, just feeling like money was flowing pretty good, so you were spending a lot of money, maybe even to enhance work that you were already doing, but now you're like, whoa, I got to put the brakes on because the bills are starting to come in or they're piling up. Or it could be, like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, that maybe something you invested a lot of money in, a program, a computer program, a platform, a channel, a YouTube channel, a business, a website, some equipment or things you need for your business or work. And then the thing that you spent all the money for or put a lot of money, time, and energy in didn't really pan out, at least not yet. It doesn't mean it won't, but maybe not how you thought it was going to. And so now you're like, man, whoa, put the brakes on about spending. And I feel like you're also gathering a lot of intel, a lot of information about how you can invest in things. What are good things to invest in? Or, you know what, I'm dealing with these lawyers, they're too expensive. I've got to find lawyers that can do a better job. Or I'm dealing with these accountants and bookkeepers and these people that run certain programs or computer technology that I need, and they're all fine and good, but they're too expensive and I'm overpaying. I don't know, or I can do some of this myself now. I don't need to pay these outside sources, or I can hire people that are willing to do it for far less and will do just as good of a job. You're going to be thinking about things like that in October and maybe even going into the beginning of November. So the next card you have, Leo, is the King of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person, either being a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. The King of Pentacles can also be you if you have a rising sign or moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you're on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. There's a lot of bewitching qualities about this King of Pentacles. And he does actually feel male to me, not female. But it could be, for some of you, it could be a female energy. But I get like bewitching qualities here. You want to talk to them. You want to get to know them better. You're intrigued. You feel like they have something that you seek. Maybe something that's in them is missing in you. I feel some of you are interested in this King of Pentacles. And like I said, it could be a female. It could. I feel like it's more like a male. If it's somebody that you felt like had information or mystical qualities or healing energy, or offered some kind of help, assistance to what you're working on or doing, I feel they're more likely to be male. But it could go either way with that. But some of you, this is somebody you are bewitched by, in a sense of you feel like, oh my gosh, could this be my soulmate? Could this be my significant other? Even if you're already coupled, you could still have that kind of draw or attraction to somebody else. It's possible. I feel like you're going to get intertwined with them. If you're not intertwined with them yet, I feel like you will become so. They're full of ingenuity. I get ingenuity, ingenious ideas. They're quite brilliant in some ways. I feel like they have concern over you. They're talking to you about how your life is going. So if you know them already, they could really have big care for you and be like, how are you, Leo? How is your life going? What's been happening? What's going on? This could be a dear friend that could turn into a lover for you. Or it could just be a really long time dear friend, somebody that cares about you deeply. But I do feel like they are interested in you about like, how are you? What's going on with your life? You look at them like, whoa, something's missing from my life. And this King of Pentacles has these mystical qualities that seem to fit the bill, or you're intrigued by them, or they have ingenious ideas that will be helpful to you. I feel like the energy here is that they want to start something with you. What is it they want to start? Some of them want to start a love relationship with you. Some of them want to start a business partnership with you. Some of them want to start some other kind of arrangement or business deal with you that's not technically a partnership in your business or theirs, but you could work in cooperation with them. You could pay them for their services, they could pay you for your services, or you could join forces if you have two businesses and work in tandem with each other, like kind of like helping each other out. That energy is all here with the King of Pentacles. So the next card you have here, Leo, in your reading is the Six of Cups. And this is two people that have been intertwined in a previous incarnation that are together again in this incarnation to solve karma. You could be in a love relationship with them that lasts to the end of your days, or you could just get together, break up, fight, and break up, and that solves the karma. Sometimes it could be fond childhood memories. It could also be children. But for some of you, it is it's more likely to be love, usually. When I do a reading, usually that is what's coming up here, but not always. This is somebody that has a hold on you, a bond with you. You want things to work out. I hear you want favorable circumstances to work out here. I feel like some element of you is holding back. You're not letting everything out here. So you're not like falling all over yourself to like, oh my God, I love you so much. Let's be together. Like you may feel like that and like, oh my God, I feel like this is the one. But you may hold yourself back and be like, whoa, 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 I can't go jumping in that pool. I don't know enough yet, or I got to hold myself back. That's the case for some of you, but keep in mind, Leo, this is a general reading. And so that's why I always say you must watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain a full picture. Or if you're on the cusp, watch your cusp sign, because these messages aren't going to make sense to all of you Leos watching. There's like caring for each other, care and respect. You may feel like you have to help them out, even if you were with them before in a previous incarnation and you're together with them again. They could have been a sibling to you in a previous incarnation, and now they could actually turn out to be a different relationship now, or it could have been the reverse. Maybe you were with them before in a previous incarnation in a love relationship, and now maybe they're a sibling to you in this lifetime, because that energy is circling around it also. October is going to be a big month of communication for you and whoever this person is with you in the Six of Cups card. And like, I get like talking late into the night and also talking about things and trying to figure things out. Now, you could be trying to figure things out about what crazy shit's going on in the world. It could be that. Or it could be you are talking to them about figuring out, like, maybe your situations are weird. Maybe you're married and they're not, or they're married and you're not, or some other, weird situation is going on and you want to be together, but you're trying to figure out how or when that is ever going to happen. There is a possibility of those kind of discussions going on with somebody. It's coming up here. My guides are mentioning it. But again, that's not going to apply to all of you because some of you are happily coupled and that's not happening. There is, whether you're coupled with them already or not, there is a nurturing going on here between you and someone else, and a true, strong camaraderie of spirit is happening with you and somebody else this month. It definitely has romantic overtones to me, but it could be some other scenario. Now, here you have Ace of Rods, new beginnings. So this could be new love happening for you. It could also be the birth of a child, the birth of a business, like a new job, a new business. It could be receiving an inheritance. Some type of new beginning usually comes up with the Ace of Rods. You're finally getting something you wanted. And I hear you go, finally, it's starting. Something you wanted to start is starting. And I feel that some of you, my guides are talking about, some of you are going to get some kind of notification of something that you were waiting for. Like you're going to receive, like, it's a go, it's on, something you were waiting for. Like, is it happening? Is it not happening? It could be a new business project. It could be, maybe you're adopting a child and you're waiting to hear, is that going to go through? Or you put out feelers out for a loan and you don't know if the bank's going to foot you the loan, or, something. But something you've put out there that you've been waiting for is happening, and you're going to get notification about it, that it is starting, because I hear you you're like, hooray, it's starting. It is a beginning. You have some kind of beginning here in the month of October or in the beginning of November. Some of you are going to be buying a house for the first time, or this is the purchase of a new house or something that you are doing to refurbish or build an addition, or maybe you've built a house or they're breaking ground on building a house. But stuff that's new to do with your home also comes up here. You could be getting a new roof. You could be getting new driveway put in. You could be, bought a lot and now they're breaking ground and they're starting to build. But you've got this new energy here, new beginning energy. And like I said, some of you, it's going to start around, it could be about a home for many of you. And some kind of conversation, meeting, or talk that you had was beneficial because something's getting passed through. Maybe you had applied for a visa or working papers or immigration or something, and you had to have meetings about it, and now it's getting passed through. But something is getting approved or passed through and is creating a beginning for you. And I get the same energy I got when I heard this card. You are going to be putting a lot of energy forth and working very hard to push something through or to make something happen. I feel like you're going to be extremely busy with your work. if you do work. And if you're not working, this could be in your environment with your home or your family, working very hard. You could be, taking structures down and rebuilding things in your home also. So the last card you have in your reading today for October 2019, Leo, is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the card of the apprentice, learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business, and gaining financial gain and financial rewards from that new job or business, because it is card number 8. It is 8, and 8 definitely attracts money to you. I feel some of you will be signing documents and papers with lawyers, or that are official documents and papers that are legal. And this is because something is starting, something is going through. Maybe you're signing legal papers with a contractor to build a home, or you're signing legal papers to buy a house, or you're starting a new business venture and there's different players in the mix and you have to sign a contract with a company or with a few people that are involved. And structures are changing. So I feel like there is some element of you having to hold back on some of the things you're going to want to do, and you're going to have to do it in steps and stages. You're not going to be able to do it all at once. First of all, I don't feel like you would have the time and energy to do it all at once. Second of all, if it's to do with a business, I don't feel like you want to flood it with everything at once. It may be too overwhelming anyway. I feel like you're going to create something on a tier of scheduled events. And it could even be you scheduling events. Maybe you're going to go around and speak and lecture, or do presentations of some sort, or some other kind of work, or whatever you're doing, whatever new thing you're creating has to have tiers and steps, because you can't do everything all at once. So it has to be, this gets launched first, then that gets launched second, then the third thing comes out, the fourth thing, that kind of energy is floating around here in your Eight of Pentacles card. There's a real reverberation of success around you and what you're doing. You may even have conversations and discussions with other people that want to invest in what you're doing, or they may want to advertise and help support you through like what you're doing. You're going to advertise. They're going to link themselves to you through advertising or promotions. That's also possible here. I do feel you're going to be in a position of where you're going to be directing people. Like, you need to do this and you need to do that, and we got to get this in line over here, and then this has to happen over there. So it gets some directing going on from you. Now, again, if it's a home situation, you may be like, hey, no, kitchen's got to go over here. Those cabinets need to go all the way to the ceiling. I don't want halfway cabinets. No, that's supposed to be hardwood over there, and that's got to be tile in there. Like, that kind of directing could also be going on as well. And if you're remodeling and tearing things down, you could be directing different people, like the plumber needs to do this, that, like, instead of hiring a contractor, maybe you're going to be your own contractor. I mean, or your own director of operations, or managing things. Or you could work for a business that they put you in that position where you're directing people. Do. You could get put in that position. If you didn't have that position before, that could be a new beginning for you. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special videos I record for Vimeo, those links are posted below this video and are also found on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series listed. You just go to the heading you want of the video series you're interested in, click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo for downloaded purchase. Now, Some of the links below. One is for the October 2019 Psychic Crystal reading, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for your sign for the month of October 2019. The other newer video series that's listed below, the link below, is for the Horseshoe Tarot spread, 7-card spread, which is focusing on one or more important themes or people or both going on in your life and giving you the hidden messages, the outside influences, what's going on in the present, what the outcome is going to be. So you might want to check those videos out as well. And there's probably a couple other links below you might want to check out. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides through me that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can visit my social media pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook, and also my Instagram page, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel. On those places, I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards, animal oracle cards, sacred geometry cards, mermaid cards. I use the crystal. I may even use the gemstone crystals at sometimes and give you predictions from them. So you never know what predictions and messages are going to be there. So please be sure to check them out. Many people find those messages are resonating with them. And those predictions are not just for the day I post the prediction and message. Many times they cover 4 to 6 weeks, a couple of months, 6 to 9 months, the next week. You just never know what is going to come up and what messages and what timing is connected to those messages. Also, if you're interested in watching some interesting baking, cake making, pastry making, and decorating, and getting psychic predictions here on my channel, you can watch my episodes of The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I combine my 22 years of experience as a pastry chef with my 18 years of experience as a psychic and combine them together and make cakes and pastries and decorate them and put them together and give you predictions for your zodiac sign while doing so. So I surely hope you check that out on my channel as well. And as far as your crystal goes for this month, please check out my other videos on this channel. I did a video for each sign of the zodiac and what's the best crystal for them for the month of October. So please look for that and check yours out and see what I get for you over there. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of October, Leo. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.